Now, in our final news today, look at what happened on this 4th of July weekend in Chicago, the place where they have the most stringent gun control laws. We had 60 people shot, 11 people killed. This is reported by the local station there, the ABC affiliate. And they said violence in Chicago over the holiday weekend once again garnered national attention. And this is what the police superintendent said. He said it's Groundhog Day in Chicago, and they say that he focused on guns that the alleged offenders had, as well as their criminal past. And he said, it all comes down to guns. Too many guns coming in and too little punishment going out. No, it actually doesn't come down to guns. I've talked many times to Jim Gierach, who is with Law Enforcement Against Prohibition, that's LEAP. He was a prosecutor for decades in Chicago. And he said that 80% of these shootings are related, again, to the war on drugs. The same thing that is collapsing the countries in Central and South America, the same thing that will collapse our country and is collapsing our country into an authoritarian, impoverished state where gangs run wild. Here's one example. It's not just the raw numbers of 60 people getting shot. Here's a story of 2 of those people who were shot. Now, this is reported by the Daily Caller. A veteran with a concealed carry permit shoots back at a Chicago gunman. Now, what happened was they had 2 groups of people. In one group, there was a woman who asked, whose bottle is this on the car, and asked them to take it. An argument ensued. One of the people in the second group went into a house, came out with his gun, and started shooting, shot her in the back twice. And 2 other people that were with him in his group started shooting at the group that had just asked, whose bottle is this on my car? At that point, one of the guys in the group that's being shot at was had a concealed carry permit. And he was a veteran, and he pulled out his gun and he returned fire, critically wounding the guy who went into the house to get his gun, and the other guys ran away. Now, the person who started the shooting has now been charged with attempted murder. He shot this woman twice in the back. And as the article points out, if this had happened last year, the veteran would not have been able to defend himself or the rest of his group from this, probably a gang, when 3 of them are armed and just start shooting over a Coke bottle or an argument like that. It was probably a gang. I don't know for sure. But he certainly would not have been able to defend himself and others. It is people like a veteran and people who are there to protect themselves. That's one of the most important uses of the Second Amendment. Of course, it's not the most important purpose of the Second Amendment, but it is nevertheless a very important part of the picture. And when they talk about 60 people being shot, we need to keep in perspective what actually happened in each of those cases and who is doing the shooting. As I pointed out, nearly 80% of these are being done by the drug gangs. That was a statistic years ago. It's probably even worse now.
Celebrate the spirit of freedom and liberty upon which our nation was founded at InfoWarsShop.com. Molon Lave is ancient Greek for come and take it. This popular design combines both classic Greek Spartan imagery with modern M16 assault rifles. Now available in women's tees and proudly made in the USA. And now you can protect yourself from corrupt cops with the InfoWars dash cam. It's your car's black box that records all that the driver sees and hears. And introducing the Block It Pocket. It renders your phone undetectable while protecting your private data and your health. Or take back your privacy and protect your personal information by getting your very own Detractor cell phone pouch. So get incredibly high-quality, freedom-based products and help fund the revolution at InfoWarsShop.com.